So this is a little slime, which he's so cute.
I'm
I
so
love
happy
him
you know
so
the
much.
name.
That's
Done!
Yay!
I actually done it. This is insane. Okay,
I'm so hyped and focused on this thing.
It's
here.
hard. It's hard to concentrate.
And the thing is, when you're being bullied, you do feel as a child, why are the adults in the world letting me down? Why are they letting this happen? When I started fighting back, changed my life forever.
I'm actually enjoying a little bit of wine while we do this because it felt inappropriate to not have libations.
Look at this. It's kind of, I don't know what this was from.
I had a great freaking time. I chose a Lego set that's like, don't do the flowers, guys. Don't do the flowers.
Obviously, I'm the problem because I keep making the same bad decision.
I did berate them for a long time about coming on Lego, so when David asked, I had to say yes.
Yeah. Okay. No big deal.
Yeah, fuck, how do I pitch my channel? I cover a lot of the current drama and stuff that's going on, but predominantly I'm somebody who's kicked around the internet for quite a long time.
I guess technically it's round 2, though, right? Oh, no, we got it. Okay, never mind.
We're round one.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh my goodness. Oh, the top of my table is black here, and I loaded all these black Legos onto it, so it's
outstanding.
So I do bonsai. I collect bonsai trees, and these trees aren't it. they're wrong. These trees they have bad form.
I actually dyed my hair jet black at one point, and I have white eyebrows and white eyelashes and arm hair. So
She just continues to make poor decisions. Wendy does.
Wow. So you're stuck with Timu Wendy.
It's Timu Wendy.
I got the part of the base done, and I'm working on what I think is the owl now. See, that's how you get invited back. You just do it really slow.
That looks really cool.
That's awesome.
It's so random.
But it's not the size of the tower. It's how well you use it.
We're gonna be here till 2 a.m.
Outstanding.
It's so past my bedtime right now.
Having the problem with this one here.
Just tell me what I need to do.
You're telling me that
Zero numbers. There's no numbers.
I'm not sure how you done.
No numbers.
Right?
My kids are going to build this before I'm done with mine tonight.
Yeah.
That one.
Most definitely.
They're starting now.
I'm at this point, and I gave up. Look at that. It's half a stud short. How does that happen?
That car was a pain in the ass.
So I started posting those and watching YouTubers and doing stuff like that, and I got approached by some people who wanted to interview me about my dad, and I thought, why am I going to give it to you? Why don't I do it?
You got Chloe?
Chloe came with the car.
Awesome.
Wait, hang on. Let's pull it up. We need this.
We found Chloe, chat. Chat, we found Chloe. She's been located.
I mean, this is the last piece of the puzzle, and then we put Chloe in there, and we are pretty much good to go, folks.
Beckett always has to make it harder on himself. He does.
Mm-hmm.
I do. I like. Yeah, I do. I don't know. I'm pretty glad that I picked this Lego set because it's kind of fun and interesting. But I'm this is a lot of small pieces. I'm gonna leave it for this thing.
Oh wow, Baker, that's beautiful. Me gusto that. That's really cute.
We did it
Gorgeous, just like you, Baker.
Well, hey, Flash can have a half-hour intro, so can we, my God. Yeah!
How we doing, everybody?
I'm doing good.
Sean, welcome back to Lego Law, Life, and Libation. How are you, sir?
I'm doing well. Yeah, second time.
It's a rarity, You should be honored.
Yeah.
I know. That's what I was thinking. I think I'm only a handful of people have been back twice.
Well, especially when they don't have to come back.
Because they failed the first time.
Yeah. No, this is pretty exciting.
Nice. But Sean is the outlaw Lego
builder.
Yes, because we're not official Legos tonight, chat. The Legos we have at home.
I don't even know what to say about this.
I don't know.
I don't know. We're trying to figure out how to pronounce
the best leg. The number one brand is Shanghai, China, probably.
That's pretty good. I like how they ripped off the actual logo too. The Lego logo on it. The Sogo thing. That's good.
awesome.
That's good.
Hey, Connor.
What's up, Vice
Hi,
baby?
Connor.
How you doing, buddy?
Can I just say how sad every time I see him in chat? I'm like, I can't believe that was the one I missed was with Connor. I'm so sad.
Yeah, Wendy.
He's like, who cares?
Yeah.
What are you building,
happens.
David?
Huh? Oh, what
do
am I
Yeah,
building?
what are
I
you building?
am
Son?
building. I forget this guy's name, but he's awesome. He's from Rogue One, which is the best Star Wars movie.
Yes,
he's
it is.
He's
Oh, Holly
a
knows his name.
Imperial droid.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the coolest movie.
It is. It is the very. It's
The air
best
combat's the best. Everything
Yep.
about it is good.
Everything. It's a war movie set in the Star Wars.
Star Wars,
universe.
yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
That's
They
what it
all
is.
war movies.
No.
Yeah, right? Aren't they all?
There's
cool?
not a lot of
no,
because
no,
like
no.
the battle on Seraph or Scarif or whatever it is.
Scarif,
that is the true like. There's
a war
spaceship
movie.
combat. There's the air combat, the ground combat. It's good.
Love it.
Over here, we're gonna build the Monster Book of Monsters from Harry Potter, and this thing's
That's
got
really
little
cool. Oh, I didn't see
motors
that.
in it, so I'm excited about it.
Oh,
Nice.
that's cool.
Yeah, doesn't it come out and bite you if you're not worthy or something?
I think it chomps and what? No, it just attacks everybody in the storyline.
Nice.
I know, Connor. I'm so sorry.
Is that the thing
Gotta
that says
pet
you are?
its spine.
I don't know Harry Potter. So is that the thing that tells Harry, "You're a wizard, Harry," and he goes, "I'm what?" Because that's the only part of the movie I know.
that's
Oh.
Hagrid.
That's Hagrid.
That's this guy right here.
Who
and then I
is
know there's a
the-
talking hat. That's the only other part.
There's a talking. Hagrid though does become like the animal teacher for a couple
Okay.
seasons. Yeah.
Then there's the I've seen the meme where the guy goes to the wall and he jumps and hits the wall at full speed. So like I do know some Harry Potter.
Yeah, you're well versed. You've read all the books.
Yes.
You know the movies.
Yes. Harry Potter. Yes, I was the 13-year-old boomer reading Tom Clancy instead.
Yeah, I've never read Harry Potter. I did try really hard to watch the movie so I could, bond with Valhalla and David. I had tried 4 times. I've tried watching the movie. I get to the point where he's in the wizard shop, picking out a wand, and I'm done. I can't.
It's so early. You haven't got to any so the movies get better as they progress, right? Like
They do.
Like the books, they aged alongside the audience. So the very first couple of books were geared towards little kids, but it evolved and matured.
By the end, he
in
starts
storyline.
killing people, doesn't he?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. He goes on a murder.
The Avada Kedavra.
He goes murderous kiss or something.
What happened to
Like-
using magic for good? That's not nice. That's not kind.
Well,
Eating
do they invent guns as part of this? Like Pinchester, Winchester.
Harry Potter is just a different version of Star Wars. That's all.
I guess so. He sounds violent now. Star Wars
I don't think he
Christmas
makes out with
special.
his sister
is the
at all.
Best Star Wars. Oh well, I like the incest stuff.
The Star Wars Christmas special. Oh my god, I've watched it a few times.
you
It's
for the
amazing.
super chat.
It's amazingly horrible. It's one of those really bad things that you want to watch over and over just because of how bad it is.
George Lucas apparently was not happy at all with that whole situation.
Yeah,
well,
he
George
signed
Lucas
off on
makes
it.
a lot of bad decisions.
He makes a lot of money though.
Yeah, well, but he also thinks there's like white slavers involved in Star Wars, so it's like, I don't
I
think
learned last week on Sunday that Sean has never read a comic book.
Yes.
What?
I have never read a comic book.
He's never read a comic
What kind of communist nonsense is going on in your childhood? No Harry Potter, no comic books. What the hell,
I
Sean?
read Tom Clancy. Just Tom Clancy and video games, and never read a comic book.
I've never read a
How is that possible? Like none ever?
Yeah, like
Nope.
never. Yeah,
Nope.
I thought that was interesting.
Like I played like the X-Men video game. I thought that was cool and stuff. But never.
Who the characters are when you're playing the video game?
Yeah, what's that?
So do you even know who the characters are when you're playing the video game?
Yeah, because like I knew as a kid, I knew who Wolverine was because he was blue and yellow, and as a little kid, I liked blue and
'Cause he's
yellow,
blue
and
and yellow. That's
the
same.
Michigan Wolverines were blue and yellow. But I mean, for a long time, I just we weren't comic book people.
Oh, Mad
My
Magazine.
dad wasn't a
Ohio.
comic book guy either.
Mad
I read
Magazine
in
was
Ohio.
good. I read that.
And
I read Mad Magazine.
in Ohio.
The Hall is probably too young.
What?
Actually, David, you're too young. How do you know Mad Magazine? That's from my era.
No,
I mean, I went out in the woods and lit a lot of shit on fire too. So,
Well, that's cool. How are you a Michigan fan in Ohio? Isn't that like sacrilegious?
Yeah, well, I'm not. My family's not from Ohio, so that helps a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
As a kid, I mean, I'm a bit of a contrarian anyway, so that didn't help things. It also, I don't like. I like their colors as a little kid. I like their colors. Nobody liked them, and
I like the way Sean thinks. I think in
yeah,
color
well, and
too.
but also
Yeah.
they were good in the '90s. Like there is a John Cooper, the former coach for Ohio State. His nickname was I-71. That's one of the main highways in Ohio because he went 1-7-1 against Michigan in the '90s. And yeah, I used to like as a kid, you'd bet homework. Like if I don't have to do this, I win, and teacher would be like, "Okay, sure," and then you'd still have homework at the end of the day. But yeah, no, I just kind of being a contrarian from the start, and it was worse where I grew up, which is over towards where I am now in the Cleveland area, because you're really far away from anything in Michigan. But when I got to Bowling Green as an undergrad in law school, I was right next to Michigan, and there were tons of Michigan fans. So it was kind of like I found people. And
Yeah,
then I
Michigan
worked.
still sucks, though.
Yeah, and then I took a job down in Southern Ohio by Dayton, and I was in the land of the Philistines again. So,
Show us again. Sorry.
Little Harry
That's
nice.
Yeah.
Cute. He cute. I mean, I would have dated Harry Potter if I was that age, like growing up with him. He seems cool, but like I don't like
He
watching
seems
all
cool. The chosen one.
I feel like Wendy would have dated just about anyone.
I'm actually I never was a clicky gal. Like I definitely never had a click. Yeah, that is true. So in that
Sean,
sense,
are you a clicky? Were you a clicky kid? Did you have a click?
I mean, I don't know exactly. Maybe I would have been in the most likely to play duck hunt and study hall clique. But I actually and the funny thing was I was the kid I was worried about. Like I tried to make friends with those kids who I really thought were going to show up one day and do it. But no, I was kind of a
wanted to
toolbox.
be a bad
in school.
boy.
No.
Oh,
I
okay.
no, I wasn't. I'm not talking about bad guys. I'm talking about the kids who thought I might shoot the school up.
Yeah.
He
Oh.
wanted to be
Duck
friends with
hunt.
them so he wouldn't get shot.
Yeah, they'd pass me over. It'd be like it's like smearing
Got
goat's
it.
blood on your it's like smearing goat's blood over your door. But no, I was kind of a toolbox at school. Like I played sports, but I wasn't very good. And yeah, I mean like shocker there, but yeah.
What sports did you play?
Well, I tried playing football.
Okay.
Tried. And then I also did wrestling. That was a lot of fun actually. Football was a lot of
I
fun
love
too.
wrestling.
But wrestling was a ton of fun.
Did you get to wear one of the singlets?
Well, yeah, that's what you had to wear back then.
You
Yeah.
have to. It's the law.
Are you trying to fight about that now, David? You got something to say?
I do.
About
I have
wrestling
lots to say.
singlets?
Yeah.
What do you got against wrestling
Oh, I
singlets,
thought you
Dave?
said
Nothing.
the ladies.
My clique was the lunch ladies. Well,
I
actually,
thought he was saying the ladies, and I'm like, yeah.
when I
he
was
is. He
growing
hanging
up,
out with
my
the ladies.
the lady used to babysit us was a lunch
so
lady for a
dumb.
while. So har.
One
You
of
know
my
what?
friends is the lunch lady, and she's super cool, and she makes
The
really
lunch
good
ladies were awesome. And
Oh,
Our
yeah.
lunch ladies are very
I'm-
nice.
My son
Every
was just
time I,
working
like-
at a camp, and he was a lunch lady.
That's cute.
anytime I skipped class, I'd just go through like the cafeteria area,
Yeah.
buy a bag of
You gotta
Cheetos,
make
hang
friends
out
with the
there
lunch
20
ladies.
minutes.
It's like prison. You want to make friends with the people that work in the kitchen. It's not
Have
a
to be.
dumb idea.
Be getting free bags of Cheetos. It was awesome.
That's so cute.
Do it
That
for
is
the Cheetos.
really cute.
Always for the Cheetos.
My kid went to a school one time just for 1 year because we only lived there 1 year because it was one of my brief marriages. And they had a private chef. They like had a kitchen like with a chef in it. And they went to like farm to table. It was like
What?
crazy. I'm like, can
Oh
I
my-
please eat here? And they said, yeah, for $10.
Dang.
The
Wow, we were- my
experiences
school
Wendy's
district
kids
was-
have had.
Oh,
No
I
kidding.
know. I'm like, what the? And then when we moved, she was pissed. She goes, what am I supposed to eat this lunch from the school? And I go, yeah, that's normal. Kids eat disgusting food for lunch. That's too bad.
where's my butler?
Yeah. She's all, please, sir, may I have some more?
Please, sir. May I have
This is how
another?
normal people
Going
live.
from
Some
riches to
bougie
rags was
school.
very
Yeah.
traumatic for
Totally.
your kids.
She totally did.
It's like trading spaces.
Yeah.
There's some
Oh.
bougie kids. Wow.
Yeah. No, it was
Lucky.
crazy.
Hmm.
And it was next to the Capitol because I live in the capital city of California. And apparently all the parents used to come there and like pay the $10 just to eat that food because apparently it was that good.
I'm sure.
I'm like, okay, well,
can
and
see
this is
that.
way before COVID. $10 was a lot of money back then for some food. 15 years ago. Well, 10 years ago.
Well, $10.
Welcome,
$10. $10 now is like $100,000 now. $10
Yeah.
then is 100,000 now. So
That's what I was like.
Right.
It's a lot of money back then.
yeah.
Best
So
deal
I
in
got
town.
to experience the life of Sean on X.
I want to hear about this,
last week.
David.
Well, no, I
That's
posted a
right.
picture. I met up with Sean on Sunday.
Yeah.
And we had a lovely
In real
dinner
life,
together.
people. Real
Yeah,
life.
IRL.
Yes, IRL. It was scary.
Sean had to go out,
David's scary in real
meet
life.
people.
900.
I didn't realize.
Cofields.
I didn't realize you were that short, Sean. You're
Yeah,
a tiny
5'7",
fellow.
short king.
Yeah, I had no
Oh,
idea.
me.
So I post a picture of us together on X, and I tag
Yeah.
Sean, of course. And then just everyone comes out of the woodwork to just dog on Sean, and I see all of it now because normally I don't see that any comment. Like, oh, that's Sean's life online.
You're like, oh, well, that sucks. Anyway, I'm on the boat.
yeah. I'm like, oh, well, I'm just sailing around like Erie.
Tia Nana
What'd
wants
you
to know:
guys-
did you get to hug Sean? Did you hug?
We
No.
didn't hug. No.
What?
We shook
No.
hands.
Oh, that's lame.
I'm not a hugger. Valhalla is. I'm not.
I'm not a hugger either. That there's
Okay, so if you both consent to not hugging, I think that's great.
Yeah, we
I
both
don't- I
consented.
don't-
There was no misconnection where
Yeah.
Sean went in for a hug and I ducked him. You know,
Yeah.
none of
there
that
was
happened.
none of that. Yeah.
I'm so short, so it's easy for me to duck people's hugs. I'm just like, oh,
But I have to say, Cleveland is a cool city, and it's a cool city to sail into. And then, because there's a lot of harbors right downtown, and in Detroit we don't have that. In Detroit, you're going to be out a bit.
I didn't even realize Cleveland was on the water. If I'm being
Cleveland
honest.
is on Lake Erie,
same,
and
Valhalla, same.
they've got a bunch of harbors right there. They got a harbor right next to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, which was awesome. And then yeah, it's just cool. They got the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. They've got a cool submarine that you can tour from World War II.
Yeah, I
that
wanna see
that was kind of actually awesome.
That's pretty neat. Pretty neat.
We went to the flats, and then we went to the Market Square or whatever. That like you got like an open air market or something.
Some of
like
the
that.
West Market.
What's that?
Talking about the West Side Market.
Yeah,
Or are you talking
yeah.
about- Okay. Yeah, you can buy all the food. Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone was trying to get us to buy a bunch of food. Man, they're good at haggling. I almost bought some.
Yeah, they are. They are.
It's like farmers market type stuff.
Yeah, it's like a commercial market where I feel like the restaurateurs will go and get their
Oh,
Yeah, if you want to
like
get
you
if
see
you
in the
wanna get
movies,
really
like those kind of
Oh,
markets that you see.
a
in
lot of
movies.
them do, but if you want to get like the best stuff, that's where you go. If I want
I mean, it
if I,
looked really
if I want to
good.
make something real nice for 2.0, that's where I do it.
David Nelson said he got pink eye in from the water in Cleveland.
That's you just need to get your mercury tolerance up.
I was gonna say I didn't swim in Cleveland, but I swam in the water in a different harbor, and I'm fine. Although my
Well,
contacts
generally
have been bothering
speaking,
me.
harbors are kind of gross, right?
Right?
With
Yeah,
all
you don't
the
swim
boat
in harbors.
traffic and it's not a place.
No,
to-
there's a lot
we-
of oil
we-
in there and
It's like
we
the
anchored
canals
off
in
of
Florida.
Kelly's
That's what-
Island and
like
went
the Hudson
swimming
River.
there.
Well, David, you didn't realize there was an airport right next to the harbor.
Yeah,
like
weirdest
downtown
thing.
Cleveland.
Right downtown, right on the water, there's an airport there. And so I don't know. I just feel like it's weird because the wind's always blowing in from the side, but there's an airport right downtown, right on the water. Between the water and the city is an airport.
Yeah,
pretty decent, sizable one.
Yeah,
Why
they
is that
fly
weird?
because most cities don't have like a full size airport.
Yeah, right downtown.
there. Yeah.
Okay.
And they fly the air show out of there, so like all the planes can take. It's a full size airport, so it can handle all kinds of traffic. Pretty cool.
It was cool. I just wasn't expecting it. Like we were sailing across. It's in this protected harbor, and we're sailing across it, and all of a sudden we're like, "There's an airplane right there," and then we look, and then we're like, "Oh, that's actually an airport, and there's planes landing." It was really
Thought you were
weird.
witnessing a horrific incident. No, no, just a
we
regular
thought it
plane
was
landing.
weird to see a giant Delta jet, just sitting there on the water. It was a little odd.
That would be weird. mean, it's not like Alaska where you're used to seeing those paddle boats in the water. These are jets.
boats. Yeah.
Or whatever those boats that
Float
like
planes.
Yeah, those
Yeah, the water planes or whatever they call
what's a
them.
paddle boat? Oh, the kind that you go on a lake and have like a romantic date.
Oh,
That's
those. Oh, okay.
The pedal boats.
Oh, pedal.
Pedal
Thank
boats.
you, babe. Every time I hang out with Bahala, I learn something new.
That's scary. That's terrifying.
True. Thank you.
All
for
right, I got to
helping.
make a leg now.
Well, it's not a
I got
bad
the
deal
base
if you're
done.
learning. It's just you're learning from him. That's the scary.
Exactly. If I'm the one that's teaching somebody, like we're making mistakes everywhere.
Oh, I was like, I'm 20 years younger than you. How do you not know these things?
What was
Brain
it?
damage, the whole nine.
Yeah.
What was
right?
it the other day that Wendy
okay,
just
babe.
learned?
We've all got a little
Can't remember what it was. She's always learning something.
Oh yeah, what was it? It was something.
Oh, it was not to buy a Porsche. That's what we learned.
Rude.
No, she learns that tomorrow, Dave. Tomorrow.
Sean, would you say that the most impractical vehicle would be the Porsche?
You mean the 911, which is actually a Volkswagen Beetle?
No, like a mom car, like a
Oh, the Porsche Cayenne,
Macan, a Macan or
or the
Macan.
okay, yeah. So
Yeah.
the 4-door,
Yeah, like
or the
and I have
Panamera.
a kid.
Okay,
Yeah, I have a kid. Like I have a legitimate
mean,
reason. Yeah.
I don't know, with that kind of money you'd buy, like you could buy like a Cadillac that's a lot more loaded out, but
I do like a Cadillac.
Well, why'd you buy a Porsche?
Yeah, you messed up.
I feel very confident about my purchase. I got the
When
Porsche.
you just like walked into a dealer and they saw her coming.
Have you done anything like gone real fast with it yet or anything?
Yeah. I got home in like 20 minutes and it's like a 60-mile drive. Today I drove 92. My average was 92 miles an hour all the way home.
The average? That's impressive.
Average.
Yeah, I was going 100 and was like, whoa, I didn't even know I was going that fast. Because I didn't know I just bought it like 10 minutes ago. So I don't even know where the cruise control is. So I didn't know how to go home without cruise control. So I'm like, well, I just push the gas. And it kept going faster and faster and faster. And then I don't see I don't see any, I don't know where the gauges are. I just know I have to get home because I have a 6 o'clock meeting with my friends here.
You should figure out where the gauges are, Wendy.
I-
That seems like
I'll
that
get
should be
tomorrow.
something.
And I'll probably also wake up-
figure out pretty quick.
I'll wake up with a lot of remorse tomorrow and I'll go look for the gauges and find everything. When I say
I'm
remorse,
gonna-
I don't regret buying a Porsche.
Joe Morris asks
a lot
if Sean and I went for a boat ride or just had lunch. We had dinner on the river. I
Yes.
went for a boat ride, but Sean did not come with me. Actually, Sean went for a boat ride the day before, so he got that.
No, I went. Yeah, the day before. Yep, Saturday.
With you?
No,
Oh.
no. 2.0. Got a from it. Well, it was for me, but my dad, my brother-in-law, and myself and my nephew. Fishing charter, and we went out fishing for walleye.
Oh, very
So that was a
cool.
lot of fun. Yeah, limited out. It was a good time.
Awesome.
The walleye are small right now, though, aren't they?
They're smaller and they're all right up on the shore. Like we were only out like 5 miles. Normally you're out like 10, 15 miles. So
I really love fishing. I could do that.
I haven't been in forever.
But it was a lot of fun.
I need to go.
I could do it.
You can go perch fishing where I stayed. There was.
Oh yes, you can. Oh yeah.
There was a guy as I was
Perch
just
is the
walking off
best.
the dock. You know how you do the normal like, "Hey, how's it going?" Sort of
Yeah.
greeting.
Catch
as
anything,
you
that kind of thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so there's this elderly black man walking down the dock, and I'm walking by, and I'm like, "Hey, how's it going?" He's like, "I got 18 perch. Can you believe that, man? 18." I was like, "Oh
He's
my
having a
God."
good day.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
saying this is
That's
the
pretty
greatest day of
cool.
his life.
I just go fishing in my backyard. EDW Raptor, I'm so jelly. That's so cool.
I should go try to fish my little pond back there.
Do you
My
have
neighbor
fish in
says
it?
there's fish in it.
You should go
neighbor
check
says
it out. You haven't been for a while.
No,
You
Brad, we were using crankbait. There was nothing to bait. And we were using
Oh.
planer boards. So like you had the floats going out there. We had like, there were us and then also the guys running it. Everybody could, get their 6. So no, not like that.
Did you
That's
say planer
cool.
board?
Yeah, well, like I forget what they call them, but yeah, the boards you put
What's
out
a
there where you
planer
can
board?
run like 6, 7 lines at a time off each side. Whatever. I
And
forget
they
what they're called.
plane along the surface, and then you
Yeah.
get all the lines out.
Yeah, so they go out pretty far.
Neat.
I'm always when I see trollers and we're sailing by them, I'm always concerned because those planer boards go out a lot further than you cast a line.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so I want to stay away from them.
You don't
I
have
don't
a
need a planer board and fishing line caught up in my prop and stuff.
Oh, yikes. And yes, friends in chat, anytime you see if we're posting, if the mods are posting links to our other friends, not only obviously want you to subscribe if you haven't to Sean and to David and Valhalla, but also to our friends in chat that we want to promote their channels too. Thank you so much.
Oh yeah, by the way, I'm streaming this on MLS and my Lego Law Life and Libations channel, which
Ooh.
I'm trying to promote. So if you are watching on MLS, I'm going to end the stream in about 10 minutes or so. There is a link at the top of the chat to the Lego Law. And
please actually go to the other channel, folks. Some of you, 30 of you last time fell off and we never caught you back. So I think
it's also being redirected too. So we should be good. We should automatically get redirected over. But I don't think it happened last time. Last time there was an issue.
You've never caught a fish in Tennessee, Wendy? That's terrible.
Yeah, that is.
I haven't caught a fish in
I want to go ice fishing. Oh, I will try ice fishing.
Tennessee has a deal where I don't know if it's veterans or disabled veterans can get lifetime fishing license for I don't know if
We
it's
have
free
that.
or very
It's a
minimal
federal,
price.
isn't it a federal license? They should give them for free.
It's state.
No, it's not federal.
Oh, it is. Oh.
Yeah, the only thing federal are your bird stamps.
Oh.
If you're getting migratory birds.
Okay.
Yeah, which
all
are very
everything else.
difficult.
Oh, I thought Fish and Game was a federal.
Well, there's federal fish and wildlife.
Oh, okay. But they don't control the license.
Yes, and all the fish police, no matter who they are assholes.
They all have so much jurisdiction too.
Yes.
Like it's ungodly what they're
The fish
able to
police
do to you.
suck.
They
I
really
heard
do.
they're brutal. They're fun to watch
If
on
they-
YouTube though.
If they want to be jerks, those guys, and they catch you fishing without a license, which you shouldn't do, guys. Just go get your license. It's
Go
easy
get a
to do.
license, people.
You can usually just go to like
Walmart has them,
local.
don't they?
I don't know if they still do.
Oh,
I don't know
okay.
if they do or not. They might. I don't know.
And
But
if Walmart
anyway,
pretty
wants
much
to
anywhere.
sponsor us, we're happy to.
yeah,
do
they're,
it.
you can. Get
Although
them
you
anywhere.
can
get
buy
like-
them online now. Your fishing
Yeah,
license.
it's really easy.
Oh.
But if you get caught fishing without a license, those guys can take your fishing gear. They can take your boat. They can take the vehicle that brought you to the lake. They can take everything. It's not worth it, y'all. Not worth
Oh
it.
no, King Bob went deep sea fishing twice and didn't catch anything. Oh, I would be mad because those are expensive charters.
I have a leg.
Oh, let's see. your
One leg.
Why isn't my mouse?
Outstanding.
I don't know why
Very
that's
cool.
how it's being built.
That
I have
actually looks
one
kind of
leg.
scary. I'm not gonna lie.
He's
A little
scary. He's imperial. He should be scary, like
It's
the
like your
federal
leg,
government.
I'm scared of them. Yeah, Walmart does sell.
You're a
them.
glowy. I don't want to hear it.
Right?
That's why I'm so
You
scared.
were
I know what they can do. Hi, Pam. Good to see you. So happy to see everyone in chat, by the way. Sean, I have a question for you. So for those who don't know, so my question is, which most of us know the answer. Are you in a relationship and how did you meet?
Yes, I am in a relationship to the lovely future Mrs. Martin 2.0. So yes, there was a 1.0, but now we're on to 2.
I never got that's what that was.
Oh, yes.
That's hilarious.
Yes.
That's funny.
Well, I don't want to use her name on stream because I don't want people to try to dox her. So that's what we go by. But yes, she is an amazing, absolutely amazing woman. And I met her on Match.
How cool. It works.
Yeah, I was scrolling through and I saw, and obviously her picture, but the first thing I saw wasn't I got my son Travion, Javion, Lavion. He my Kang. He's my only Kang. It was, hi, I have a master's degree. Ooh.
That'll change your perspective.
Oh,
That's awesome. Yeah, we like 2.0. She's awesome.
She seems like a
So-
lovely, lovely human.
Oh, she's absolutely amazing. Better than I deserve. Better than
I
I
agree
deserve.
with that. I 100% agree with that. Actually,
That's cute.
That's
Most people do.
That's the
Even my mom.
fairest
agrees.
statement I've heard all day.
Yes. No, she's absolutely amazing, and I don't know what I did to deserve her, find her, for have her put up with me, but I'm truly blessed in that regard.
That's awesome. Well, so did you meet her before or after you started your YouTube career?
Well, technically, I had started the channel in 2019. I did like 2 videos, and I stopped. And then I started back up right as Kyle Rittenhouse was ending, because that summer I had torn my patella tendon in my knee, and I kept on talking about doing it and I tore it, and I didn't tear the tendon off the knee. I tore the tendon in the middle. So I actually tore the tissue, and oh my God, it hurts. So like there was no pop. There was excruciating, burning, on fire pain.
So if you guys
They gave
aren't
me
aware,
morphine and it made it a 10.
oh, the patella tendon is the tendon that holds your kneecap, your floating
Yes.
kneecap itself in place on your knee. So
Mhm.
without that, your kneecap goes wherever it wants to, and then
Yes.
your leg doesn't bend right
That
anymore.
doesn't
Well,
feel
no,
right.
literally,
I
if
knew a lady
you're
that
standing
it
there,
fell.
shift weight, you fall down.
Yeah, it's not pleasant. Like it's got to be one of the most uncomfortable, painful.
Well, when you like if you
debilitating
tore your
injuries.
Achilles, if your Achilles, your ACL, MCL, if you actually tore them, most people when they tear them, they pull it off the bone.
Oh,
So that's why they feel a pop, and it doesn't hurt. When you actually
Oh,
tear
it
the tissue, they took me to the hospital down I-90, because that was the next town over. And that was the quickest way to get there. That little stretch of 90 I drive all the time, and I didn't realize how bumpy it was till I was in the back of the ambulance, and I was like, just give me something, and they're like, we can't do it, you're not that bad of shape. And I'm like, and I almost passed out from the ride. And then I got to the hospital and they gave me morphine, and I was like, oh, and they're like, what's your pain at right now? I'm like, it's at a 10, but this feels so good.
Thankfully, you've lowered it to a 10.
And then I had to wait like 2 months for their surgery, but they got me in and stitch it back together, and yeah.
Ugh.
Morphine is crazy stuff. If you get it, if they give it to you too quickly, like if they just pump it into you, you'll have, or at least I did. I had like visions, and
I didn't have any of those problems. Knock on wood. Yeah, you can cause people to
hallucinate. Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah. If they give it to you really quickly, they got to give it to you slowly.
I know when you come off it, you shake like a crazy lady. It's awful. It's so uncomfortable.
That's detox. That's withdrawal.
But I mean, I was only on it for a cesarean. I'm like I was doing it for a month. It was literally 2 days.
Yeah, but morphine is some wicked.
That's
wicked
enough.
shit.
Yes.
It's a
You
lot
can
of
get
fun.
addicted to morphine in one attempt, one try. It's
Is
just
it like an
heroin.
opiate? Is that why?
Yeah, it's exactly an opiate.
Yeah.
It's
So it's like,
synthetic heroin.
Yes. Yes, and
That's all it is.
Yeah.
the
I
thing
heard
is,
heroin.
though, medical grade fentanyl is safer than street fentanyl.
Sure.
So it's
So
almost
I won't
impossible to
get-
OD on medical
Prove
grade
it.
fentanyl.
Oh, that's cool.
No,
But
there's
you
a
can
whole.
still get
I covered. Oh, you can get addicted to it, but I covered a trial with that where this doctor here in Ohio was alleged to mercy killing his patients, and he had Jose Baez as his
Kevorkian.
attorney. And no, the guy's name was William Husel. He got charged with 30 counts of murder. And
Holy
we
shit.
covered it. Jose Baez was his attorney, and he brought in like the top anesthesiologist in the world. And they're like, yeah,
Is that
you
the
can
guy that-
actually.
Was that the guy that ran away to Africa for a little while?
No, not my guy. No, not this trial. No. The medical grade fentanyl is just so pure. Like you could get pumped with thousands of micrograms of it during a surgery, and it doesn't kill you because it's safer.
Yeah.
And it's pure. What kills people is comorbidities from being habitual drug addicts, and then also whatever junk is in the heroin. Yeah. And he ended up getting acquitted.
Nice.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah.
impressive.
Mm-hmm.
17 counts dismissed pre-trial. Wow.
Look at this beautiful thigh.
Mm-hmm.
That's what she said.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. That's got to go.
So-
Oh wait, I don't know.
But
how
yeah,
it went.
I met her in 2020 as COVID started happening, and then she was really kind of one of the people. She kept because I kept on talking about, oh, I'm going to start this channel and start doing it, and she's like, well, get out there and fucking do it. So I got it started like right at the end of Kyle Rittenhouse.
Don't talk about it, be about
Yeah.
it.
She kept on saying, you keep talking about wanting to do it, go start it. So I did.
Look at Lefty in the chat talking shit about not coming on Lego.
Lefty, when are you gonna come on? I think Lefty does not want to build Lego.
So
I'm not sure if Lefty would.
Thought I'd finish up the question there for you.
No. So Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I was
No,
just
no, you're
commenting
fine.
about Lefty. And now I'm going to end MLS. And so you should get redirected. If not,
Find us again.
Yeah, find us again. We're somewhere. All right.
We've got several channels operating right now.